Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. May Allah bless all of you. Alhamdulillah, we are starting online teaching. We have already discussed in detail about the League of the Nations in midterm exam. Now we start about final term. In final term, we discuss about the system of United Nations. I explain you detailed course outline of final term. First topic about the establishment of the United Nations or origin of the United Nations or genesis of the United Nations. In this topic, we will examine about different private level and official levels contributions regarding the formation of the United Nations. We also discuss in this topic about Charter of the United Nations, objectives and principles of the United Nations. Our next most important topic about the organizational framework of the United Nations. In this topic, we will examine about 6 major organs of the United Nations. Number 1, the General Assembly. Number 2, the Security Council. Number 3, the Economic and Social Council. Number 4, Trusteeship Council. Number 5, Secretariat and Secretary General. Number 6, International Court of Justice. Next topic of this syllabus is about collective security system under the United Nations. In this topic, we will examine collective security system with special reference of Korean War and Kuwait War. Next topic about the role of superpowers in the United Nations. Next most important topic about the regulation of armaments, conventional and nuclear. Next topic about economic, social and cultural cooperation through the United Nations. Our last topic will about the future of the United Nations or future of international organization. In this topic, we will evaluate the performance of the United Nations and also discuss about different reforms and suggestions for the better and efficient working of the United Nations. So all these topics are very important and these topics are about the United Nations system for your final term. Topics of assignments. Number 1, comparison of Covenant of the League of Nations and Charter of the United Nations. Number 2, performance of the League of Nations as a first international organization. Number 3, failure of the League of Nations and start of Second World War. Number 4, the establishment of the United Nations. Number 5, the organizational framework of the United Nations. Number 6, collective security system under the League of the Nation. Next, collective security system under the United Nations. Next, Security Council and veto power. Next, United Nations and regulation of armaments, conventional and nuclear. Next, role of Secretary General of the United Nations for maintaining peace and security. Topic number 11, economic cooperation through United Nations. Next, role of World Health Organization in current situation of pandemic COVID-19. 13, Security Council of the United Nations and veto power. 14, post Cold War world politics and role of the United Nations. 15, structural reforms of the Security Council. 16, mechanisms for the peaceful settlement of disputes. 17, critical analysis of peacekeeping operations of the United Nations. 18, United Nations and future challenges. 19, human rights under the United Nations.